Alright, y'all. Before we start, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim wa Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. And just hey, we got two phones right here, so I'm going to be looking back and forth, so don't trip. But we were just doing some talking. In this video, don't trust his image. And the image is that of Eve, alright? His system, damn, it's on this phone. The picture.
Oh, the pictures?
Yeah.
And we got it though.
You know, here, I'm gonna send. Where's your phone at?
It's right here.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to this number real quick. I'll just talk on yours.
Okay.
Cause I got my other phone.
I'll make sure the audio's good. Let's speak for a minute.
We can start. Can we start that Sirach 12?
Yep.
12 and 10.
Yep.
Real quick.
Just make sure the audio's good. Just let us know if you can hear us. We should be good to go. All right, Lord's will, the audio's on. Can you Akim hear us? Akwath. I pray it works. For some reason it's not coming in.
The audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we good? Yeah, just let us know. I can even check on yeah, for some reason the audio's not coming on. Oh, it's good? Okay, call Allah Yabashimashai. Alright. It wasn't showing up on this end for some reason. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. So you want that in Sirach?
12.
Alright, we'll get that first. We'll get Sirach. Oh, you know what too? Alright. Make sure this is good. Okay. Alright, Tawada. Yabashimashai Brakatam. Tawada. Hey, I'm just with the brother. Yabashim Shai allowed us to link up. And it was pretty much both on our spirits, especially the times that we're coming into, you know, Esau, his image, his lies, his covering cast. People are gonna literally they're gonna befall death based off the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. You know. But let me get this scripture the brother wanted. You want me to start at verse 10 and go down?
Yeah, just for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Sirach 12 and verse 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, though he humble himself." And that's what Esau has done.
Yep.
He's learned to have humbled himself, but he's humbled himself after years and decades of murder and death and destruction, to where now he paints himself as, you know, John Smith and, you know, the angel of light, as it says. The scriptures speak about the angel of light. But, you know, this is why the Spirit tells you in Thessalonians that he shall be consumed by the spirit of the mouth, all right, of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So the Lord has revealed the veil that Esau has been able to cover himself with. You know, white lights, white nights, and white Christmas. You know, Santa Claus, Disney,
Nick Jr.,
Yep.
Nickelodeon.
Yep. And if you notice, what made America accept the police? You had movies like Police Academy.
Hollywood. What's that with Eddie Murphy? Beverly Hills
Yep.
Cop.
Yep. Another 48 Hours. A SWAT. When all that was set up to deceive you to accept the wicked patrolmen out here on these streets. You know. But these are the tactics that he uses according to his image. Now this image, all right, is the image of the beast. So what you have to realize is the beast. Okay, these outside nations. All right, they have a lot of say-so and influence of the whore. Okay, the whore has constructed itself around one of the seven heads, the Roman Empire. You know, the Roman Empire. You got Greece, New York. You got a lot of what you know of the part of the beast being the seven heads. Well, America is based upon those. You see, and it says, though he humbled himself, I'm just here to help. Mm-hmm. I'm just here to help. Yep.
You know, all that bullshit.
And go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So you need to be aware of the normality of America. You need to be aware of the system that he has set up or constructed to help you. That's why it says in Isaiah, woe to you that go to Egypt for help. Okay? Because this place was set up for your destruction. It was set up to deceive you. It was set up to bewitch you. And it was ultimately set up to destroy you. That's why it says those that worship his image and his mark. Yep. Okay? Because you got people out here that are gung-ho for the image. The whole women's rights, that's a part of his image. That's a part of his distractions, okay? That's the queen of heaven spirit that he's using to keep you in a bewitched state of mind. And really, what that is that's the New World Order. And the New World Order is the order of the beast, okay? Because no one here in America is in a spirit of a New World Order. It's the elites. And the elites are part of the beast more than they're part of the whore. Because remember, you had to have the beast before you had the whore, okay? So we're in a time now where we should be focusing on what the elite Edomites are doing, all right? Not just your average low-level losing Edomite out of shape walking down the street. We're past that. We're past the struggling to get by, cut you off at the red light Edomites, okay? The Spirit has us identifying the beast more, speaking about the elites more, speaking about the bankers, going into stock exchange, going into crunching the numbers, as the Elder Ariala goes into through the Spirit, the algorithms. This is the level that we're at now, because this is the level it's being taken to according to prophecy. And people are going to fall hard for this image, man. You know, they're going to fall hard for this system. And I got a quick precept going into that.
Yeah, you got it. I'm looking at this scripture, bro. I know I'm probably staring at it. It tells you he'll hold back from sinning for a time just to fuck you over. It's in Sirach. I know I'm looking right over it, probably. I'm going to find it.
It almost reminds me of 1:15 where he says, I'll hold my tongue no more.
Okay.
You know, but real quick, this is Ezekiel 30:6. Thus saith the Lord, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall. Now, America, all right, is synonymous with Egypt. America is Egypt, but all America is it's the face for the Edomites, you know, to keep ruling. It's the plenty, you know. It looks good, you know, as a woman, the breast and the ass. It's all that. Okay, that's why everyone is wondering after this place, because it was set up to deceive you, to be the cash cow, to bewitch you, to push, okay, that satanic vibration. See, the beast is hiding behind the whore. You know, who's the face of terrorism? Who's the face, you know, of world domination? America. But America ain't gonna be the one dominating. It's the beast that's trying to dominate the known world. That's why it's called the image of the beast and the mark of the beast. It ain't called the mark of the whore. But the beast is using the whore to push its image on the people. Yep.
The elder brother, one of the elders from Connecticut, he had released a video today with that comedian. He was talking about on his stand-up. He said it's a dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Yep.
And he's putting our people's spirits into sleep.
That's a good point.
All right. He's charming you. We're trying to charm you with the scriptures. We're singing the tune of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but you're dancing to the tune of the fucking devil, of the snake.
Yep.
Whispering his tongue at you.
Yep. You got a precept, brother?
I'm gonna get how far down did you take you read verse 11?
Yeah, I'm still holding it for you.
Okay.
I'm still in 11.
Yours. I gotta find this. I gotta find the scripture.
Okay. I was just checking to see why the audio.
It's fucking up.
Yeah, no, they said it's good. I was just curious why I'm not hearing it on my end. Okay. But I'll keep reading. Sirach 12 and 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
Yeah, just get to 12. That's
yep. Okay. Yep. Take good heed and beware of him. And why are you and a lot of our people aren't beware of him because they don't know who he is. He's Esau. He's a physical counterpart of Satan. Literally. Okay. And it says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Right. In these last days, people are going to realize, oh, you are the devil, you know?
20th chapter, bro.
Call off.
Yeah.
You are it, you know? People, because right now there's a spirit to have a benefit of the doubt of Esau. You know, there's a spirit for you to have a benefit of the doubt. Like, no, that's not true.
They think it's impossible that this man won't fuck them over.
Yep.
While he's fucking you over.
Yep. Literally. And it's that's why Jake, when Esau does something, the first thing he says, I forgive him already. Mm-hmm. I forgive him already. Verse 12, set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
Yep. And that's he wants to, because what does this go back to? The garden, y'all.
Yep.
He wants to get himself a blessing that he lost to us. So he's trying to whack us and set up his new world order to set up his establishment. That's what all this goes back to. So you have to, with all your dealings with him, you have to realize that this man's trying to wipe you the face off the fucking planet, man. We're fighting off extinction from this fucking devil. That's the mind. We're not dealing with him as you just weren't some person born or whatever. Let's say you're just not a Jake from fucking Idaho who happens to be down bad because you're from fucking Idaho. This is an entire system that this man has set up against you, an entire prison planet that he's locked you the fuck away in.
You're locked in.
Locked in, bro.
You can't, hey, take your ass to one of these borders. Oh, and speaking of borders, you heard how now the U.S. Through ICE has the ability to go within 100 miles of the border. That's basically it. All across the board, you see? But this is what the Spirit has been expressing. It makes sense why the Lord said, those that trust in Egypt shall fall. Like you trusting in something that I set up, that was set up to be against you. So you're going to trust in that? You're going to fall right with it, you know? What they say, stand for nothing, fall for anything?
Yeah.
You know?
I got it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Sirach 19 and 26. It says, there is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly.
Okay.
But inwardly he is full of deceit, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not.
Inwardly he's full of deceit. What's that, real quick?
I know.
I want to get, now there's one, I'm thinking just to more pertaining to the image, because this whole thing, this whole system inwardly is deceitful.
Yeah.
He frameth mischief by law. Everything he's doing has some kind of...
That's how the beast be speaking, by passing them laws, forcing Congress by way of the Senate.
Yep.
Got it.
Isaiah 29 and 15, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us or who knoweth us? So that's what he's done. When you even look at the conception of America outside, okay, no one's discrediting slavery, but there's more that in that time period that we need to talk about. He established this land of bloodshed and inequity with 13 colonies. So he set this place up off a satanic vibration, okay? He set up a government to rule the world with an agenda of a satanic system.
He created the conspiracy. We didn't.
Yeah.
People think that we're crazy for pointing these things out. It's not. There's no coincidence that there's 6s everywhere and all of this shit. There's no coincidence that you see 13s everywhere, 33s. It's not a coincidence. We're not making any of this up.
Yeah.
He's the man that set this whole fucking clusterfuck up.
Yep. And I was gonna look for something real quick. You know, the Spirit, we go in this book from time to time. But let me see real quick. So let's see. There's a couple. If you got a precept you want to bring it out.
I'm gonna finish this.
Okay.
I know we're gonna get to that revelation eventually too.
Yep.
So I'm gonna finish this Sirach 19 and 27.
Hey, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot to bring out on this guy.
It says, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. Which our people find themselves constantly caught up in this whole jab shit. The whole world got caught by storm. He been had it getting planned and ready. He just dropped it on the planet Earth on 2020. And this is the constant cycle of our people. A simple nigga living a simple life, and then the white man come knocking on their door and shut shit the fuck down. All right, verse 28. So Sirach 19:28. And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil. And that's this man. So he'll pretend to be good. He'll put this whole, he'll give you Disney World to go to. He'll give you ice cream to eat, big gulp to drink, Velveeta cheese for your macaroni and cheese. All right, he'll give you lotions, Target, Walmart. He'll give you all that shit. Meanwhile, in the back, he's planning to fuck this whole fucking world over.
Yep.
And that's a part. That's why y'all been swallowed up in his image. He's giving you a false thing to idolize and look at, while he's about to make you fucking live under a whole new system.
Yep. So he's bewitched people with flesh.
Yeah.
While he's got you over here, what they call in the Roman Empire. See, I gotta get that rev now.
Yeah.
The image.
I'm going there. What you want? 13?
Well, I say first, we do the image, and then we're going to the wandering.
Okay. So what you want?
13 and 15.
Yep. Okay. Revelation 13 is about time, huh? Revelation 13 and 15. Where we at? Yep. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Right, and if we started up at verse 11, it goes into how read 9 on down.
Okay. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Right.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Now that's him establishing America,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Keep going. But then after he had the slaves, and then he had to create what? A government.
Yep.
Because you have to remember, Esau came over here, coming out of the Little Horn, coming out of Britain, England. He came over here with a charter. There was a charter that the king gave him to come to this land. But then once he got here, he wanted to separate from one of the heads, Britain. That's one of the 7 heads.
Out of the he is the 8th and is of the 7th.
Yep. See, that's Britain. So hence why they had to declare their independence from who? Britain. But they're still practicing as the first beast being what? Rome. Watch, keep reading.
Verse 11, so Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb.
Yeah.
And he spake as a dragon.
Yeah, the 2 horns representing what? Democrat, Republican,
Yeah.
or plebeian,
And patricians.
Patricians.
Mm-hmm.
See? So he's in that same spirit because Esau deals with the same playbook.
And it says like a lamb, it comes off peacefully and nice, but it says he spake as a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything he tells you is either you do it or you die, or you suffer some sort of major penalty.
Though he humble himself.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
A lamb.
Yeah, a
You
lamb.
know?
Meanwhile, the nigga got a whole 12 gauge behind him.
Right.
About to dock your shit
Right.
off, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yep, yep.
Verse 12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him.
He exercises the power of that first beast. What? The beast that Daniel saw.
Yep,
The
yep.
Roman Empire.
Yep.
Okay? And remember, those Romans, hey man, they were treacherous. Okay? But they would tax you.
Yep.
This is why you read in what's that Acts? It says the great taxing.
Yeah.
You know, so those are also a part of the image. But what you're seeing now, that's a part of his image is the morality,
Yeah.
right? The sex, all these so-called rights to do what you want with your body, which is Satanism because it's do as thou will. All right.
Motherfuckers, patriots.
Yep.
If you don't raise the flag, they'll try to kill you.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. That's all a part of his image has bewitched the people because there's always a spot for someone to fit in with it.
Yeah,
I could be a
yeah,
patriot,
yeah.
or I could be a coexister, or I could just be an atheist. But he has an avenue for every demon that's on you because he set this system up under a lustful demonic vibration that the flesh just it wants to cleave to, and you can't fall for his lustful image.
Yeah.
And people are falling for it hard. Love at first sight.
Especially our people.
They have nothing else.
Our people don't realize that that there's a threat against his life. See, even at least the average Edomite, he out here prepping. You know, this nigga buying beans and cans. He don't want to let his AR-15 go because he knows that the government can come in and swoop in on them. They want to still have their so-called militia according to their constitutional rights.
Yep.
The average nigga is still saving up to get that $130 fucking Spalding ball, man.
Yep. Yep.
Simple as hell.
Yep. With a pop-proof mic.
Yeah.
You know, or a YouTube. You know, through man. But you got it.
Yeah, Revelation 13:12, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him.
That's why we see the Roman structure. Oh, the mere fact that you have courts and senate, that comes from the Romans.
Yep.
You know?
It tells you that second Maccabees.
Yep. Which they modeled after that off Japhet. They modeled after that. So the Esau is a virus. He's sticky. He takes things and puts it into himself, you know? You got it.
And causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
See, he causes the earth and them to worship the beast. All right, but how did he do that?
Whose deadly wound was healed.
And his deadly wound was healed. By how was Esau's deadly wound healed? Now, you would say the Renaissance. The Renaissance was the conception of the healing, and then he solidified it through what? 1776, declaring his independence. Right?
He was back.
He was back in full effect because in the Renaissance, that's how he pushed Cesare Borgia. That's how he solidified himself. No, I'm a Christian.
Yep.
And he stabbed you.
Yep.
You know? Keep going.
Verse 13, and he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, when did people stop? When did people realize America was a problem?
Yep.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Yep.
When they dropped that,
They said, oh shit.
bro, Japan hasn't. I think they just now activated their military. They were like, bro, we not even fighting
They
no
said
more.
we need to leave them Yankees alone.
Right. You see? So Esau made fire coming down from heaven, even as how Rome was crushing people. You know, it said their fierce teeth.
Yeah, it's iron.
Yeah, it's iron. Yep. So this is all leading up to for him to solidify an image. Okay, he needed war. He needed slaves. He needed Satan. Okay, he needed a playbook to play by to lead him up to this position that he's in now, which he's getting ready to what? Attempt world domination openly. Because he has world domination secretly.
Yeah, now see, like he's being humble about it. Like it says in that Sirach, he was hindered for a time for sinning for what? For want of power. Now he's so close, he can go open with it, and none of you people can resist him because everyone's already fucked.
You're already locked in.
Yeah.
Your apartment, your house, your rent, your car.
Ain't nobody trying to revolt. Ain't nobody trying to fight no government now.
There ain't nowhere they can go. Where you gonna go? You know what I mean? And look at Jake like what are you gonna do? We're all gonna die. That's what dude told Nat Turner, which is true though. Yeah. This is why we say in the spirit the only way out of Babylon is up. The only way out of here is up, because anywhere else you go, you're finished. They show you that in Jake movies. My man, you saw Men's Society.
It's hazy.
You brothers know Cain was on his way to Atlanta to go be a super nigga, and what happened? He got taken out. But anytime you try to, in the movie Don't Drink Juice in the Hood, Omar Epps was going to the steps and Remy shot him. You know, it was a comedy. But anywhere you go, you're out. You know, what's that movie? Queen and Slim. They're at the airport and Slim Thug turned on him. Yeah. So that shows you there's a spirit to keep you here.
Yeah, that's the Lord.
Yeah.
He's given his man the ability to keep us in his snare.
Yep. This is a deep dark web full of lies, treachery, loopholes, and pits that at any moment one night here could set you back, man. Yeah. This is why we truly need the Lord, you know.
Revelation 13 and 14, the point. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had.
You got it.
Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Yeah, it's pharmakia.
Yeah. Oh, just you go down the list. Eye surgery, heart surgeries, the transplants. You can get your shit switched to this. If you want to be a man, you can be a woman. Airplanes, trains, all the things that we consider modern day conveniences is a part of the your whole ass toaster. Mm-hmm. That's an hour and a half work that you no longer have to do. You can just pop shit. These are the different things that has these people's fucking minds with an iron grip, y'all. They can't let it go. They can't conceptualize life without a fucking car with an engine. Mm-hmm. How am I gonna get somewhere? Horses, nigga. Spiritual power. Chariots. They can't see that. That's the miracles.
They can't see past his image.
Yep.
You know, and this is what like Yahushua being a stumbling block. Now this truth is a stumbling block to people. The things that we say or how we think. You know, like I remember one time I went to Barnes and Noble and I asked for a book. And you know, I'm saying this humbly. I asked for a book. He said, I don't even think they've made that yet. Like, cause I was searching and I'm like, do you have this? Do you have that? He was like, I don't even think they came up with something like that yet. And you know, that shows you like about a year ago, I used to always say, welcome to the future. Mm-hmm. Like just to show people, like, look at your future. Yeah. No one's in a futuristic mindset. And you know why though? Because Esau has done that. If you go look in the 60s, the inventions were out of this world. Yeah. But with his patents, with his AMA, all that shit down. He shut it all down.
Because there's people, the guy who died in Buffalo, apparently he was working on that water based shit. But and motherfuckers been trying to come out with that. But they keep magically getting plugged.
Yep.
You know, how about that?
Yep. And going back to the miracles, I want to read this real quick. It says, there's a lot, but I'm just going to get this point real quick. It says, one of those areas where the Illuminati would strive to place their members were inside government. Yep. So right here, they're letting you know that the government, people that are in the government, all right, you may have some that really believe in the American dream, that really believe in the rights of the people, but a lot of them have been set up and groomed.
Subverted.
Yep.
Old agents.
Yep.
Like the girl, not Margaret Sanger, the woman who was the head, the proprietor of the so-called abortion movement. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, she was being paid by the CIA to do that bullshit.
See?
She didn't even abort her kid. She gave birth to her own kid.
See?
So she would get money. They paid her to be the forefront of the shit to trick all you simple hoes to buying and shit. And I believe it's Cosmopolitan magazine was also paying her. When you go look up her life on Wikipedia, the woman who Roe versus Wade is based on, the elder brother, head brother out of Hawaii, elder brother Yahweh, he did a very good video on it. She was a complete setup. She was just getting her money, teaching lies, and destroying the world. That's what they do.
You know what they call them? They call them initiators.
Yeah, initiators.
Like Esau has mastered mass psychology. Now, what mass psychology is, he figured out how to control a multitude of people.
Yep.
Now, you know, it says, follow not a multitude to do evil. There's 3 classes. Now, do you want to know why women smoke cigarettes today? Is because Esau set up his secretary, who he claimed was a model, and he placed her in the streets during like a famous Easter parade, and he had her walking down the street with a cigarette, and all the cameras were like click, 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 and they said that the cigarettes were called torches of freedom for women's rights.
And then look what these simple bimbos do.
And now look who, see, he puts initiators out here. Then you never see them again.
No, yeah, never. Yep.
See, because an initiator in the world of chemistry is it's the substance that causes a reaction.
Yeah, and it's gone after that.
And it's gone. But it's needed as a component to start a chain reaction.
Wow.
And that's what he's done. He uses people as chain reactions, trenders. So he uses people. You know, that's why he's a puppet master. You know, but we can finish the Rev 13 real quick.
Yep. So I was still in Rev 13, about halfway in 14. It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Look, and he had a wound by the sword and did live. Real quick, look. As mentioned previously, Adam Winesup, founded the Illuminati on May 1st, 1776. So he solidified the healing of the wound through the Renaissance, but ultimately putting America on the map. Once he stamped America as its own independent power, he solidified a whore that can be used to whore around in the earth, to push whoredom mindsets on the people. No one's saying Britain's evil, but America came from Britain. No one's looking at Spain,
Portugal,
right, as these wicked ass places. Because America is the forefront that's being used, okay, as the allure and attraction to what the beast ultimately wants the world under.
America's the front door.
Yep.
It's the whore.
Yep.
For like literally, if you were to go to a brothel, where are you greeted by? A harlot.
Yep.
A whore.
And it says on May 1st, 1776, and the selection of that date as the founding date of their order appears to be no coincidence. Albert Pike wrote that May 1st was a festival day. The festival was in honor of the sun. So he constructed not only this shadow government, the powers, the higher powers that be, the Illuminati. He also used this same year to solidify the whore of Babylon that we have today. Okay, and this is the same system that has constructed an image around ancient Edomite empires of wickedness. And this is why you have what you have today: freakism at an all-time high. You know, drug abuse, adultery, no family unit. All these things are what is terrible and wrong with life. And America is being used as this image to destroy the world.
That's why when people think or look at our people, what they suspect of us is the black sagging nigga or the spick with tattoos and a gun. Because what do they see from America on the outside? That's the only image they get promoted.
Yep.
And all the media and TV shows, that's all that comes out. So that truly goes to show you, America is literally, that's where all the eyeballs on planet Earth are staring at, regardless of where everyone is at in their respective spot. That's where they're looking. So America is is reverbing the bullshit out. And that's all a part of his plan.
Yep.
That's why you have women in the Middle East climbing poles, shaking their ass.
Yep.
Beyonce ain't never been to Iraq.
Nope.
How the fuck would they know about that?
Yep.
Why? Because eyes are on the whore of America.
Yep. Well, I got one for you after.
Did you want 15?
Yeah.
Okay, you want it right now, right?
Yeah, and then we'll jump to 17.
Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Now, how did he have power? Because the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Yep. So it makes sense that the earth was given to the hand of the wicked, and then America's being controlled by the wicked to make the earth drunken by wickedness. See? So it all ties in perfectly,
Still in 15 says, to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak
Yep.
and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Now, when you go into that word killed, it does mean kill literally, but it also means kill from society.
Yeah.
This is how he's able to put you away for life. You know, he excommunicates you from society. You saw that with the
Yep.
you know, with the bite. When the people want to accept the bite, what was happening? You can't come in here.
That shit split families up.
You can't come in here. No, I'm sorry. No, you can't eat here. You can't shop here. You got to get evicted. So he has an image set up where he can kill you from society, you know, which I actually should get that real quick just to get that definition. Check this out, because I was going into this. When you go to Revelations 13 and 15, and it says that they should be killed, because I was like, well, like, how would he kill you? You know, he could kill your character, you know. Oh, defamation of character, character assassination. Check this out. When you go into it, oh look, 666, ain't that something? So when you go into it, look at that.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and that's something. So when you click this, where is it? Make sure I'm in. I gotta make sure I'm in kill. Let me go back. See, I kind of was going into it not too long ago. So right here, we want this one. So when you go into it, look. So the word killed in Rev 13 and 15, it does mean to kill in any way. Look, metaphorically, to extinguish, abolish.
Yeah.
But then look, when you go into the etymology, look what it says. Look, of separation. Of local separation. Look, of motion from a place.
Yeah.
You got to get out of here.
Yeah. And he's reading it off the blue letter, y'all. If
Yeah.
you go look at the word kill in blue letter.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you go to the etymon of it, a separation of a part. This is why they say from a job you're fired.
Fired. Yeah.
Wait, whoa. What do you mean I'm fired?
Yeah.
You know, you're terminated. Whoa. Hold the fuck up. What you mean I'm terminated, bro?
Been terminated.
You've been killed. You know? It says, look at this, of any kind of separation of one thing from another by which the union or fellowship of the two is destroyed, physically of distance of place, evict you. He can kill you by evicting you. See, by not listening to his image. This is why it behooves us to render unto Caesar. You know, it behooves us to make sure we're handling our responsibilities in this place while we're still here. Now it's gonna come to a point where you ain't gonna always do what the powers that be say, but right now you need to handle business, because he can legally come in, bust heads open, arrest you, and take your ass to jail. So, and this is what he does throughout the world.
Can I get this real quick?
Yep.
Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change time and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. And that links up, I got it written here, that links up with the Revelation 13 and 5. But this is what him speaking great words against the Most High. His image that he promotes in the world is completely contrary from the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yep.
And he's wearing us out because we have to endure this shit. He literally made us slaves, which is why it says we were given into his hand. Was it time and times and dividing of times? That's approximately 250 years. Our time period here in slavery, and then you deal with Revelation 13 and 5. The same man. So Daniel and John, they were saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there was given unto, so this is Revelation 13 and 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And those 42 months, and you see that a couple of times in Revelation, is approximately 3.5 years, which is 350 years from 1619 to 1669, when the truth started coming back out, beginning with High Priest Abba Bivens, fucking like it or not.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You got Jake bugging with that as well right now.
Yep.
So this is that same man. He was given that time. He was this is the time that we're living in. Him being able to speak those great words. Him having us in fucking affliction and subjection.
Yep. Yep. Ruling us with cruelty.
Cruel.
That's the definition of oppression. You know. Did you finish that in 13?
I finished 15. You said 17.
Yeah, we could go now, Rev 17.
Okay, chapter 17.
Yeah, Salakia.
Okay.
If you want, I could read. I got it right
I got
here.
you, bro.
Okay.
I got you. 17 and what?
Let's just start right at 1.
Okay, so Revelation 17 and 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Yep. Keep going.
Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth
Yep.
have committed fornication.
Which we could go to 15, the waters. It goes into,
Yeah.
you know, the people, the multitudes, the tongues. But keep going.
That's why I paused.
Yep.
It says, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
The inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk. It says, so if you are born on earth, there's going to be one way or another where you're going to taste that wine.
Yep.
So spiritually, you don't got to be 21 to drink here.
And just real quick, just to make the difference, taking the mark and being drunk with his wine are two different things.
Yep.
Because at a certain time while we were in the world, we were drunk with the wine.
Yep.
To a degree because we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But taking the mark is something different that you can't repent of.
Right.
All right, for you scoffer, you can't when you take the mark, you're through.
Yep.
But dealing with his wine, you still have the ability. We've coming out of that.
To be sobered.
Yeah, to be sober.
Yep. Yep. That's why the scriptures talk about being sober. Look, 1 minute it's telling you being sober, another saying watch out for his drink.
Yep.
So it's on a spiritual level.
Yeah.
Okay? But he does literally use wine, alcohol to keep you drunk and low, you know?
It says so verse 2 says, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Yep.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy.
See? Oh, the blasphemies, you read that in Rev.
Everything.
The blasphemies that the beast was going into is the same blasphemies that the whore has now.
Yep.
Because the whore came out of the beast. You see?
It says having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yep, the same. What's the 7 heads? The 7 kingdoms. The Greeks, the Romans, the British,
Yep.
the Spanish, French,
yep.
Germanian Minor, and Minor.
Yep.
So it said had as the first beast. Well, that beast also is a head on the beast in 13, which is what? Rome.
Yep.
See? So read that part again.
It says, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast,
Yep.
full of names of blasphemy.
Which not the beast, what you would know today is NATO and EU. Okay, the NATO, the beast, the 10 horns, going into the European Economic Community, ECC.
Yep.
You know, so it's all it's all Edomites.
Or EEC, so
Yeah, it's all Edomites, European Economic Community. It's all Edomites. Okay, so but you have to be specific because you can see it now today.
And nothing else that matches up so directly. That scripture, these prophecies right here are so fucking on point. It's scary. It's startling. That's why they waited a couple years to change it because it started as 10.
Yeah.
Like the scriptures said it would. Then they try to let's add more countries. Then change the names of the countries. Y'all, we already had you. You already fucked up.
Yep.
You started with 10, like the scripture said.
Now it's like 28.
Yeah, something like It says having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Well, the horn represents power.
Yep.
So the longer the beast is ruling, the more power he's going to keep gaining. Like right now, they're saying Ukraine can be a candidate for citizenship with NATO.
Okay.
So how did NATO come out? NATO came out because of the USSR.
Yep.
So the NATO had to be formed to push Russia back,
Right.
which that was all the Lord. Because it wasn't time for Gaul.
Yeah, I was about to say, they had to hold it down. They had to hold their horses.
It's perfect, bro. It all ties in perfect, you know?
Verse 17 and 4, Revelation 17 and 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones, and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Right, and that's how America was made rich. Precious stone, import, export.
Yep.
And at first was what? Slavery.
Yeah, it took that one verse, it said cinnamon, ivory,
18.
And the souls of men.
Yep.
Us, our black asses.
Yep. And Spanish and Native American asses. That was it though. You know, and it's heavy because us being the first stock, even to this day, if I'm not mistaken, melanin, which they say, which we possess, according to his knowledge, is worth more than gold.
Yep.
You know?
Per milligram.
Yep. So we ourselves are worth more than the natural resources in the earth that has made him rich. You know?
Revelation 17 and 5, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, and abominations of the earth.
Yep. It was a mystery. This is why in Thessalonians, he who now will let. It was a mystery Because America has came out in the guise, in the mindset of we're here to bring peace. You know, we got to stop terrorism. They got
that Jack Reacher spirit.
Right. There's they possess weapons of mass destruction. Right. It was a mystery. Even to this day, it's still a mystery.
These fucks.
People to this day are still bugged out and say the Vatican's Babylon.
You living in the middle of the whore, don't know where it's at.
Yep. You right in bed with her talking about who.
Half sleep.
Yep.
Verse Revelation 17:6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Yeah, and the blood of the saints representing Israel, because all of Israel is the saints, but not all Israelites will die for the Lord or are servants for the Lord. Because watch how it distinguishes two parties of us as a nation. Watch.
It says, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
See, so John saw not only Esau in America killing Jake, but then he also saw Israelites dying for Yahushua. And this is all taking place here in Babylon. This is what it's going into. We're in the image, while in the whore, while the beast is got its
fucking feet out, arms out.
Well, the old boy on the World Economic Forum, he had his whole suit on, but he had running shoes on.
Okay.
The one that was bringing out, he said it's going to be a carbon footprint. Like he was going in about the mark. He was blatantly going into it, chilling with his toes out, with a little blazer on. So he's ready.
Because to get up and go.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready, man. And this is what we're in right now. The whore has a constructed image from its daddy, the beast. You know, the heads. It's got a little bit of Rome in it, a little bit of Greek in it, a little bit of Spain in it. You know, all of that. And Daniel spoke about that. The three horns. That was how America solidified itself. The Spanish, the French, and the British. This is how America isolated itself while still being influenced by the beast to declare its independence so it can independently go out and spread the world in filth and wickedness. Okay? Because America is the beast's muscle.
Yeah.
You know? Because look at
the Revelation, was it the three unclean spirits, Vatican,
London.
Financials, you have London, but who's the muscle? America, the fucking military. Come tag your ass up.
But now we're in a time where the weak are saying they're strong. You know? And this shows you too, the beast ain't really messing with the whore anymore, because who you think's bringing the legislation to put those T-Mobiles in the army? To put women, right? Who in their right mind would want to fill their army with more rights than power? That's what they're doing now. And you have more people leaving the army than that are going in. You just had all those people get honorably discharged for not taking the bite.
I saw that video.
Why? Because they're getting ready for America to lose this third war. Ain't no elites here in America.
That's crazy.
They're out in their motherland. You know what I mean? They're in the Caucasus. You know, they're away from this place.
They all rubbing rock and shit.
This is why it behooves you not to trust this lustful image. You know, but let's keep reading because we're about to get the meat we wanted.
6. Verse 6. I wondered, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
And that's the spirit that people possess today with America. Why you think Elam's here? Why you think there's a Ishmaelite towing business mixed with you know, making lamb euros and shit.
Babylon auto dealer.
Yeah.
There's an actual dealer. There's actually one here, and there's a restaurant here called Babylon, but there's back in Detroit where I'm from. There's a car shop. It's called Babylon Auto Dealer. And it's fucking Arabs selling you cars.
See? Now look at this in the NLT for the verse the brother read in verse 6. It says, I could see that she was drunk, drunk with the blood of God's holy people, and were witnesses for Yahushua. I stared at her in complete amazement.
Wow.
That's what people do. And they stare in amazement, you know, not only the military, but the forms of rights, the avenues for the flesh. But all these things is set up to trick you. America is a carnival of terrible, expensive rides that it expects you to ride. And if not, they kick your ass to the curb. If you don't got the money to play, you can't stay. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the F out of here.
Yeah.
That's America. You know, it's heartless, it's cold, it's cutthroat, it's filthy, and it's abominable, and it's very deceiving to make you lust and wonder at it. That's why you keep reading the angel like, yo, Like,
and he had to catch his attention back.
Yeah.
Like, don't get swooped up.
Yeah, like, were you listening to me?
Yeah,
or looking at the woman in the red dress?
Yeah.
Freezer frame. Yeah. Then he looked back and he's about to get his ass blown away.
Yeah.
So don't, hey, Yahushua said, remember Lot's wife. So don't look back, man. Don't get caught up in this conception of carnality.
Yeah, remember that you're just Clark Kent some days. Don't actually live it. Remember that you're just playing a facade, y'all. So like there'll be certain you might be okay. Let's say you out with your chick, when you chilling, whatever. Brothers hit you up. Hey, bro, can I get some help? Go help the brother out. Because remember what's more important. That was another video I was going to do earlier. Don't focus on what's on the goal. Remember the end of all this, y'all.
Yep.
We're not here to grow up and be good husbands. We're not here to work our way into the top manager position at our job. We're spiritually in the belly of a fucking beast, waiting to get delivered by our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's the objective.
We're even called in 1 Corinthians 3 the husbandry.
The husbandry, yeah.
Which is, when you go back to it, that means farming, agriculture, planting, watering, you know?
This is a job.
Praying for the Lord to give the increase while we just keep laboring. You know, hey, he told Adam, by the sweat of thy brows, we up there sweating.
No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right. So the point is, like what the brother's saying, you have brothers that have women and children, all that. But we know in the sober mind the task at hand. Because he uses your feelings against you.
Yeah, don't wonder. Because you will get to damn. No.
Right.
Don't let you do nothing.
She is single now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
you know, not using no discernment. And I always like to say, there's no one out here outside of through the Spirit of the Lord with the brotherhood that will stop you from being wicked.
Yeah.
You can go to the store right now and buy a blunt. They ain't gonna say, "Hey,
yo, mama, you could, mama, now you've been in this truth all these years. You could get to sparking up in front of your father and your mother. They can be like, "Well, damn, son, I thought they're not gonna come rip you up and get that out your hands."
They're gonna say, "Let me get a hit."
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Give me the buzz down.
Split.
Yeah, because out here is an open avenue of wickedness for you to indulge in, and that's the low level part of his image.
Yeah,
See, he needs that avenue while he's tiptoeing. Remember in going back to the movie Don't Drink Juice in the Hood, while Moab's focusing on Jake, the man is robbing his ass blind.
I remember that scene.
That's what he needs. He needs niggas. He needs to have niggas as Nick. You know, excuse my language, but he needs that picture. Nigga. Remember when they came in the door and said, niggas? Yeah. So he needs you to be, he needs Little Kims. He needs Ja Rules. Scarface. You need people like me to point the finger at the bad guy while he's over here tiptoeing in his penny loafers, you know, dropping poison in the water, you know?
Robbing the world blind, bro.
Robbing it blind, and everybody's saying, arrest that nigga.
Looking at us.
Yep.
Our pockets got bunny ears. His pockets got it.
That's why the scripture's saying Psalms, you slandereth thy own mother's son.
Yeah.
Yo ass, you know? But I got a quick one. Okay, this is Hebrews going into about, you know, choosing to serve the Lord and not to serve the flesh. This place, you can make a career out of having sex with women. You see what I'm saying? Like, see how the spirit, we had to break down the image, the dynamics of the beast. Now we can kind of go more into, you know, the depths of the deception that he uses from the image to get us. You know, this is Hebrews 11:24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. Like us, we refuse to keep getting drunk off the wine of the whore. You know, like you brothers know, you ever just finally say enough's enough and you're done with this woman. You know, so we put our foot down and we said we're done with the whore. You know, tell Xerxes we are free men here. That's what we're saying in the spirit. That's what you should be saying in the spirit, because this place is set up to just make you black until you die. All right, and it says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And don't it tell you in Job that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? It also tells you that Satan only has a season. When he was messing with Yahushua, you know, he was messing with Yahushua, but it said only for a season. So this place has only been given a season to deceive you. So don't fall victim to 15 minutes of fame and then deal with the contentment and everlasting shame.
It's not worth it.
You know? You got something, bro?
How far do you want me to take that?
That was it on that part. Yep.
Okay.
That was it on that part. But we can get Rev 3, the hour of temptation, because that's going into the image. If you want, I'll get it.
I got you.
Okay.
We hold you.
3
hold it down. I'm gonna read.
Okay.
You steer the ship. Revelation.
3 and 10.
3
Bubble
and 10,
Kashah.
yep.
They call all Yabash Mashak.
God says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
Yep.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
See? So we're getting ready to embark on a great hour of temptation, which proves you why it says it's the image of the beast. We broke it down, the image being what? NATO, the EU. Now we can see the beast has other avenues that it uses, such as the World Economic Forum, the if not who, then is he. You know what I mean by that. The who, the economic, those are all being used to orchestrate this major prophecy that Yahweh Shai is saying he's going to keep us from. Now watch, keep going.
It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation,
Yep.
which shall come upon all the world.
It shall come upon all the world. How can America cause the world? It can't. The beast can. The world health can.
Yep.
See?
Yep.
The world economic can.
Bullshit.
See? That's who's doing. This is why it's called the image of the beast. Because we're looking at what the beast has constructed as an image of a way of life, and they're using the whore to produce it.
And that Daniel said it was given into his hand. Literally. The Heavenly Father has given him the capability by what? So who's helping Eve? Satan.
Yep.
It was just real quick to give you the scripture that you mentioned in Luke 4. I know right where it's at, Luke 4
Yep.
and 6.
Yep.
To give, because this is what he said to Yahweh Shai. Luke 4 and 6. It says, I'm going to start at 5. And the devil taking him up into an high mountain. So Luke 4 and 5. And the devil taking him up into an high mountain showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them. For that is delivered unto me, and whomsoever I will, I give it. If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship Yahweh Bashem Yahushua thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So this goes to show you all this power was given by Satan. So for Esau to have this power means what? That's who he's dealing with. That's how these things are in his hand.
And this is why you have to sell out, write your name in blood.
That's why, what's his name? Tiny Lister from Friday. He basically, after that Friday movie, he went and became a bugged out super Christian. But that's one of the things he said. They wanted to get me in a dress.
Yep.
Why is it that for you to get somewhere in this world, you have to compromise?
Yep.
We're not making this up. You got rumors coming out about now LeBron James cheated on his wife. He used to be a role model nigga. Now he not. Or everybody, in order to get somewhere, you have to do some dirt. It's not a fucking coincidence.
Yep.
We're not fucking crazy.
Right.
I can't express that shit enough. We didn't wake up and come up with the Illuminati our damn selves.
Right.
All this shit existed. All we do is bring this to light as the prophets.
Yep. And it proves that we're at the end, because when I was growing up, the worst thing a white man could do was call you the N-word. And now we finding out, damn, the least of the issues is the N-word, bro.
I can deal with that.
Right.
I can't deal with not being able to have my wives.
Right.
I can't deal with not having my land. I can't deal with not being able to leave Egypt like in the days of Moses and worship Yahweh Bashem Yahushua how we the fuck supposed to.
Yep. Yep. This place is satanic, man. And he wants you to do satanic. It's worse than the time of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
It's the worst time to be alive on planet Earth. In
And
terms
also,
of wickedness.
and also the best.
Yeah, and also that's why I say
Yep, and also the best.
Also the best.
Because hey, we're it now. You know, we're at the end now. So we're just praising the Lord, watching this place fall. You know, because the Esau, the beast, the Edomites, beasts are in a trick bag too. Yeah. They think that after America's done, that they'll just ride off in the sunset. Well, what they don't know is they're going to be in chains when we head to the sunset.
You motherfuckers know better, man.
Yeah.
It says so 3 and 10 Revelation.
Yep.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yep.
Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast that which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
There you go. And when you go into that word try, in Rev 3 and 10, it means through the idea of piercing.
Wow.
Okay, it's right in the blue letter. The Greek word pera, then it goes into periazo, and right there in the margin it says through the idea of piercing. So that's his plan. That's his end. He wants to complete the level of God mode, and the Lord's gonna allow him to get this close.
Almost. we're gonna smash you.
Straight out. So this is why it behooves you not to fall into the fallen empire. Okay? Endure the trial, endure the temptations. Know that this is set up to be an enemy against you. Know that it's set up to destroy you, you know? But that's all I got.
Okay,
cool.
That's cool,
Yeah.
So with that, we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachapadash.
The honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace. And you know, this is a lesson, but you know, take it literally, y'all. Keep watch over your souls through the Spirit. You know, stay diligent. That you know, orders be coming down from the elders and apostles. Deal with it. All right, we're in an army. We're soldiers fighting against a fucking force of evil.
Yep.
This is no time to be bugging out. This is no time to be trying to do your own thing. All right, so shalom.
Shalom.